More is the very briefly titled second segment of the seventh episode of the sixth season of Arthur. And I feel like this is something a lot of children probably experience. DW is very jealous of Emily's French nanny because she sees Emily's nanny basically doting after her and saying she'll clean up her room, and DW wants somebody in her life like that. Basically, somebody who will worship her is what she perceives the French nanny is doing with Emily. And then DW gets an allowance for the first time ever, and she thinks, okay, well, I don't have a French nanny, but at least I've got an allowance. She goes and brags to Emily, and Emily reveals that she's already getting an allowance and she's getting more. Now, Emily doesn't say these things to be nasty to DW, she just says them matter of factly. But DW feels very hurt that she's not getting as much as Emily. She doesn't feel like her life is as good as Emily's, and she basically has to learn what's truly important, and that's friendship. She can't let these things come between her and Emily, even though it looks like it could do. But Emily is a very sweet-natured child and helps DW realise that she doesn't need to let these things drive a wedge between them. That's obviously a really important message for children to learn. I feel like a lot of children probably go through this at some point. I don't remember ever having discussions about pocket money with friends, so I don't ever remember feeling like this, but definitely I think it can be something that can happen quite a lot. There is a beautiful bit that I love where DW presents a bill to her parents, which is for backdated allowance payment for how long she thinks she should have been getting it. And then it cuts to the next scene where her parents are shutting her in her bedroom and telling her to think about what she's done. I love that. I just thought, yeah, nip that sense of entitlement in the bud straight away. It's an enjoyable episode. It's quite interesting. I rather enjoyed it. As I said, I think it's relatable in some degree. It's got a nice message about not letting these things come between you and your friend. And also, Emily shows a really admirable personality. It's not my favourite episode of all time, but I quite liked it. The title, don't really like the title, but other than that, not a bad episode at all.